Like, isn't it cool that we can wake up and do what we love to do every day? Like, that we actually have a choice in that. And I know some people will say, well, like, I don't get to wake up and do what I love to do every day because I work at a job that I don't like, or there are big things going on in the world, or I just feel like I can't do what I love to do. And I would say, like, isn't like being like alive and being aware, isn't that something that you love doing? Because it seems that most of us, like, we don't know, we never experienced death, or I mean, but like, it's like kind of like a lot of people have a fear about death, and it's like the end all be all. So it's like, when we're right here right now and we're alive, isn't that something to be in love with? Isn't that something to be excited about? Like, so we literally get to wake up and do something that we love to do every day because we get to live. And with this aliveness, we get to make choices. Isn't that cool? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Dave Shine, yours truly, and if this is your first time tuning in, this channel is all about upliftment, it's about inspiration, it's about bringing the kids home, and bringing the kids home is really just inspiring people to remember who they really are, and remember that we're being supported by life and love, source, God. We're being supported by that, and as we start to realize that more and more every day because it's flowing through us, we'll start to feel better, and guess what happens? You just start to align and shine, align and shine. But that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about, like, waking up and doing what you love to do every day, and having the ability to do that. And because this is something that I was thinking about yesterday, and like it was just a really cool and like just like great thought that I had. I was like, wow, I get to wake up and do what I love to do every day, and not everybody has have a privilege to do that. But then I thought about it, I was like, but everybody does have a privilege, because if we break it down to the smallest thing, is like, this is not even the smallest thing, this is the biggest thing. But like, being able to wake up is something that we should start to consider as something that we love to do. Like, waking up in the morning is something that we love to do. And it seems like, and that's why I say, it's like we get caught up in all the bullshit. We get caught up in all the narrative. We get caught up in all the outside worlds. We get caught up in all the weapons of mass distraction, the things that distract us from what's really, really cool and what's really, really exciting about life, and like what reality is really about. Because the reality is that we are alive and we don't have to think about it. It's like we wake up every day and we don't have to do that, and that's so cool. And that's something to be happy about and excited about, and that's something to love. It's like, yes, I have another day, and with this another day of life flowing through you, now you have a choice. You have a choice. You have a choice to create something, and actually now you're awake, now you're alive. Now, like, what is it that I love to do? And what are some things that might be holding you back from what you love to do? Most people say that my job is what's holding me back from doing what I love to do. Most people will say the government, the big ass problems in the world, how the world is, like all these things. But it's like, that's not really, these are distractions. Because first of all, you're alive and you have a choice. And if you continue to get distracted by the things that are taking your attention, you will never get to do what you love to do. And as we just have appreciation for just being alive, and then we see, like, God damn, I am alive, and like, I'm going to cherish this moment, and I'm going to start to move towards the things that I actually love to do. So if you're in a job that you don't like right now, it's like, you might not love doing that, but what is it that you love to do? And I would say, just put that in. Just put that in. You know what I mean? And if there's something that you love to do, but you think the government is holding you back, or like the system is holding you back, it's like, by you just sitting back and just saying that I can't do what I love to do because people out there are controlling things, how is that going to change anything? How is that going to fix the world? That's not going to do anything. Like, by you sitting back and complaining and saying that you can't do what you love to do because they are holding you back, that's not going to do anything. So it's like, we really have to take the responsibility and then really just recognize that, like, wow, I literally have a choice. I can literally choose to shine today. I can literally choose to appreciate my life, and then identify the things that I like to do, and I can start to put those in my day. And it's funny because like this is very interesting, right? This is very, very interesting because oftentimes and a lot of times, like there's nothing really holding us back from doing the things that we love to do. We are the ones that are holding ourselves back from doing the things that we love to do every day. Isn't that very interesting? For me, for example, I love making videos and I love talking. I love inspiring people, and I was doing this only twice a day. The last 4 days I made a video every day. Like, why was I not doing what I love to do every day? And then why am I looking at my outer circumstances and wondering why they're not how I want them to be? No control, and I ain't trying to control it, but just like, why don't I? Because it's like the only thing that really matters is me feeling good and me being inspired and doing what I love to do, and like everything else really does not matter. If I do this every day, I'll feel good. And it's not even being attached to it, but it's like, this is what feels good for me to do. So that makes sense. So it's like, and it's like, it's not the things out there that are keeping us from doing the things that we love to do. It's the things up here. Because I feel like we have been so desensitized and we've put ourselves on a back burner. It's like, no, I can do it tomorrow. I can do it. You know what I mean? Desensitized to feeling good, desensitized to being inspired, desensitizing to allowing life to flow through us, that we just know it's not a big deal. You know what I mean? And then we just get mad and start trying to control and manipulate things. But it's like, it's funny because I feel like that's a cure-all. Like, self-expression is the highest form of self-love. That's literally what just came to me. I've said that quote before, but it's like, that's it right there. Self-expression is the highest form of self-love. Self-expression is God flowing through you and expressing itself as you in its own unique and individual way. And that's why you feel self-love. Very like, you know what I mean? Starting point. The starting point is, wow, I'm alive today. I have a choice. Wow, I'm alive today. I love that I'm alive. Wow, what is so bad in my life that I don't want to be here right now? And because this is an interesting thing. This is an interesting thing. Like, there are people that are literally in prison right now that have life in prison. And they have not taken their lives yet. They have not killed themselves yet because they cherish life. And that's how crazy life is. They might not literally, they might not have the freedom to freaking make a video. They might not have the freedom to freaking go play basketball. They might not have the freedom to freaking paint or do whatever they love to do. But they are alive. And they're still here. And if you're watching this video, you're probably not in prison. You're probably living in the free world, and you have a choice. You have a choice. That's so cool to know. That's so cool to know. So that's the video today. But yeah, just wake up and do what you love to do. Realize that a beautiful thing to love to do is just being alive, and realize that, like, there's not a lot of things out there that's holding you back from doing what you love to do. It's usually our desensitization to feeling good and like really just following our passion. But you can do it because, like I said, you have a choice, and you're being supported by life. Life is pushing you, pulling you, inspiring you to light up in your unique way. Because once you light up in your unique way, once you choose to shine in your unique way, a lot of things in the world will change. You don't have to change it. You don't have to control it. You just do what makes you feel good. Do what you love to do. Let's go. Let's go. If this video is a TV. If you enjoyed this video, thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, consider subscribing. And yeah, we're gonna have videos like this every week where we choose to shine, align with love, and light up the world. You know what it's about. I'll speak to you very soon. Peace.